looking at the crystal ball, 5 years from now, what could be the size of Indian equity markets?
Honestly, that is a very difficult question to answer. I'll tell you why. 5 years down the lane, nobody will see. I'm going to quote a sentence from one Hindi movie which I recently saw.
You saw Hindi movie, sir?
I see, of course.
Okay.
वक्त बदलने में वक्त नहीं लगता है.
You saw 12th fail.
Yeah. वक्त बदलने में वक्त नहीं लगता है. So 5 years is a very long period for anybody to predict. If you look at it, what is in the next 1 year, next 3 years? Of course, 2047 तक we as policy makers find the country nicely thinking as to what the market should grow. And the policy orientation today in this country is clearly taking us towards that. But that's a policy maker's orientation, so they have every capability to do it. For a person like me who is just a CEO of a stock exchange, to see 5 years crystal ball is difficult. What I certainly see is in the next 2-3 years, the number of SMEs that are coming in, the penetration what was talked about earlier on about the equities market and the equity culture and safe investment, debt instruments seeing something bigger, and some retirement product, which is just today only we have the NPS. We require more retirement products. I think all of this will be coming in very soon from a stock exchange perspective.
You know, given that we're on our way as an economy to become a $5 trillion economy, how are you looking at the overall penetration of demat accounts, and what do you believe will be the factors that will lead to a further rise?
No, it's a very good question that you have asked. The penetration has already started happening in my opinion. I'll tell you why I am feeling this way. As of December 2023, there are 9 crore PANs which are trading in the Indian market. Around 40% of them have gotten registered into the Indian market in the last 3 to 4 years. If you look at the profile of this people who have got registered in the last 3-4 years, it's very interesting. While Maharashtra and Delhi may be a bigger state contributing to the pie, but the growth is not contributed by Maharashtra and Delhi that way. It is being contributed by by states like Uttar Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Bihar, Punjab, MP, Rajasthan. If you look at cities, no, it is Agra, Varanasi, Indore. These type of states are contributing much more. If you look at the profile of the population, around 80%, 75 to 80% of this increase in PAN which I am talking about are under 40. Around 40% of them, around 40% of the increase is less than 30. Young India, which is now having access to digital knowledge, easy access to information, online real-time free information, a wonderful regulatory atmosphere where investor protection is very important, and a very stable development oriented policy regime. With all this, the penetration is wonderfully happening. People like us, what we should do to further it is, as I said, go to a targeted place, talk about target. For example, if we see in some place there is a wealth creation happening, but not enough of mutual fund investments happening. Go there and tell, look, you know what, you all are creating wealth, maybe you should consider mutual fund investment. And the way in which if we could probably think about making debt instruments more popular, if every Indian could hold say 10 units of Government of India bonds, I think it's a great thing to happen.